President Bongbong Marcos is frustrated over persistent problems in the education sector, including the K-12 program, which he finds ineffective at this point. In the second part of his interview with 1PH anchor Cheryl Cosim, the president also addressed issues close to the heart of many ordinary Filipinos: rice and security. Here's the story.
President Bongbong Marcos admits he is as let down as others with the K-12 program. For him, it only added costs and effort and failed on what it promised to deliver: make high school graduates ready for employment.
It is the same frustration that I expressed in the first place. Kasi it's costing more for the parents. Sa 10 years, wala namang advantage. Wala namang naging advantage. Hindi rin nakukuha sa trabaho.
But while the K-12 is still in place, the president says the government has to make it work. The chief executive is also as frustrated with other issues hounding the education sector, from lack of classrooms and other facilities to teachers' shortage.
Sipin mo, 160,000 ang kulang natin na classroom. Paano nangyari yun? Basta't pinabayaan na lang.
Then there are the issues teachers have to deal with, aside from being required to double up on duties and wear as many hats as possible in order to keep up with the needs of students and their schools.
May performance audit at the end of the year para sa mga teacher. So pag sinasabi, kalahati ng klase mo, bagsak, mahina kang teacher. Bababa yung performance audit mo. So kahit na hindi marunong magbasa, ipasa mo na. Yun ang nangyayari. Pero we will remedy that. The performance review is not going to be based on that.
On rice prices, Marcos highlighted record-breaking palay harvests from 2023 to 2025. With production up, he says lower prices are becoming sustainable without relying on subsidies.
Baka hindi alam nga ng tao na in 2023, we had the largest the largest crop of palay in the history of the Philippines. So our production is slowly going up. Since our production is already going up, bababa ang cost of production. Ang pagbenta ng NFA, pababa ng pababa. That's why I'm so confident masabi sustainable.
Magagawa po kaya yan bago matapos ang inyong termino?
The administration is not only confident of the sustainability of the Cheaper Rice Initiative, it also has big plans on making the Kadiwa program fully funded by the national government.
We are providing the volumes that are sufficient for 51% of our population. That's for now. It will all be 20 pesos.
Hintayin natin yan, Mr. President.
Pareho tayo.
Another gut issue for Filipinos: security. His marching order to new PNP Chief Nicolas Torre III: make Filipinos feel safe again. Patrol the streets, destroy seized drugs immediately, and restore trust in law enforcement.
Even if the statistics are telling you crime rate is down, drug seizures are up, that's not enough. We instigated already this new program. That's the only way that people will feel safe.
Paano po rin kaya mararamdaman yan sa like the barangay level, sa communities?
Well, what is happening, because we were concentrating doon sa mga big time na drug syndicate, drug lord, yung mga small time. Kaya yung cops on the beat, that's the solution to that.
The third and last part of my exclusive interview with President Marcos airs on Friday, June 20. Catch it on the social media platforms of 1PH, One News, News 5, True FM, and the Presidential Communications Office. I'm Cheryl Cosim. We are One News.